Several grade 6 students from a French Catholic elementary school in Windsor were taken to hospital in the past day after ingesting poisonous beans. An incident that has a local parent extremely concerned and school officials reviewing policy. Chris Campbell joins us now with this exclusive story. Chris.
Well, that's right, Jim. At least 5 students spent several hours yesterday in the emergency room as a precaution after school officials discovered they had eaten a potentially deadly plant.
As a parent, I'm a very worried parent.
A Windsor mother is upset after her son and several other students ingested parts of a toxic plant at school.
Kids under the age of 12 could die from this. So for my understanding as a parent, and this is my only child, I will do everything that in my possible to take care of my son.
Jeanette Ross says the grade 6 students at George P. Vanier Elementary School unknowingly ate castor beans on Wednesday when the school's healthy breakfast program was being served. Beans brought to class by another student.
Who was supervising these kids at the time, and like a lot of parents like myself probably would be asking, this is supposed to be a safe zone, like all these allergies, food allergies, latex allergies, peanut butter allergies, so who was monitoring what, when, and where?
Yeah.
And why? Why did this happen?
Students, unfortunately, shared food that shouldn't have been shared.
The director of education for the French Catholic School Board says school officials took immediate action, sending all students who ate the beans to hospital.
We decided to contact the parents promptly of the students who consumed that product, and they were sent immediately with their parents to the hospital as a precautionary measure.
The school board says there is a strict no-share policy when it comes to food, unless otherwise approved by parents and administration.
Once the parent became aware of what he sent to the school, he informed the school. So then the school right away, the principal, very effective, dealt with the issue.
The Ontario Poison Centre says castor beans are poisonous, adding the seeds contain a protein that is highly toxic in small quantities.
So once we had realized that it was not what we thought it was, we called the school.
Turns out the beans originally came from St. Clair College. Vice President of Communications John Fairley says a part-time employee at the college took home the beans from the college's garden thinking they were a lychee fruit. Fairley says that employee's child brought the plant to school.
It looks nice, it looks attractive, and I think sometimes to students, I mean not students, but even young children would look at something like this and say, wow, that's kind of neat.
Picard says all students sent to hospital were released by the evening, and a notice was issued to other parents.
All other parents where the kids had come into contact with the product, they have been contacted as well to keep an eye on the children.
Given that her son seems to be okay 24 hours later, Thras has mixed feelings.
The school did manage it well, I guess, but well enough, I'm not sure.
Doctors advised keeping an hourly watch on the students for the next 5 days for any flu-like symptoms. For their part, the local health unit says they completed an investigation and didn't find any ongoing risk to the community. They say the facility is reviewing their protocol and will put control measures in place to prevent this from happening in the future. Jim?
Close call.
Definitely.
Chris Campbell. Thank you, Chris.